Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my unboxing of the high-grade Iron Blood Orphans Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento, and currently, at the time of filming this is the last in the HG Iron Blood Orphans line, but I'm sure it probably won't be the last. I'm sure we'll probably get something more out of the line, but until then we'll take a look at this. This is what the third form of the Astaroth we're getting, so of course this one did not appear in the anime. It's just from the manga. I forget the name of the manga, I'd have to check. But anyway, it's from a side story manga, anyway, what didn't appear in the anime. So thank you once again, as always, to USA Gundam Store for supplying me with this kit to share with you guys. Yeah, it's the end of an era, possibly, with this. So yeah, if you guys want to check this kit out or check out anything else on USA Gundam Store's website, use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10, save 10%. Yeah, that'll be good. So here on the fronts we have the same pilot that we saw on the cover of the Astaroth kits. So obviously this is, as far as I know, in the story just the Astaroth, and now it's been sort of upgraded or anyway gone through some transforming here. Still got the same overall kind of similar look, and I'll compare them side by side in the review, but it does have some new bits here and there, so we'll take a look at all of that. This is number 39 in the line, so the HGIBO line didn't quite get to being over the hill, but pretty close, we'll have to see. So here's the back. The sword kind of folds over that way, which is kind of different. It's a little bit different there. It says many armaments can be mounted over the whole body. Yep, we've got some stuff there all around the kits. That really large shield sort of gauntlet there over the hand is much larger than it was with the original Astaroth kit. This kind of thing here on the side, which doesn't really look like much, actually folds out into an arm like that, which looks sort of interesting, kind of useful. So it'll have that. That can hold the rifle, and I'm not sure what else that'll be able to hold, if that'll be able to hold the sword or not. We'll have to find out. And yeah, so here's everything that it comes with. It comes with quite a lot. It has like those two big parts of the sword, that huge big buster sword, the shield, the extra arm, and then a couple of daggers here as well. It looks like maybe the daggers can plug onto the side skirt, which will be cool. I guess you can see them here in that photo there. On to the other side, we've just got a little bit here about customizing the kit. Here it looks like it's just showing some other parts that you can swap with other kits. You can use them for option parts and things like that. List price for this, 1,800 yen actually, which is quite a lot. Actually, I didn't remember this kit actually costing that much. That's actually surprising. Definitely makes this one of the more expensive HGIBO kits, so I guess we'll just have to see. So there's our sticker sheet, which is not too big, so that's nice. It looks smaller than the other Astaroth kits were, so that's a good sign. There's some weapon parts there, some blue parts, some polycaps. I'm not sure how much of this kit will be just straight copied from the original Astaroth. We'll have to see. Some more parts there, red parts, and our multicolored runner, and then our frame runner there at the bottom. Alright, so let's get into our guide here. There's the box art there on the front, and on the bottom the artwork for the Gundam and the pilot itself, RG Mirage, I guess. And then he has a robot hand. I didn't notice that before, or maybe that's new for this version of him. So of course we have this information here in English. You can check that out, but again, I'm sure that's probably already on the wiki page. So it has the combat style, the weaponry, the rifle for Astaroth, the shield arm, the demolition knife, the bastard chopper. That's interesting. I guess that's that half. I guess when that's separated into two, one half is the demolition knife, one half is the bastard chopper, and they can combine to make the super demolition bastard chopper. It has the short knives and the sub knuckle as well. Sub knuckle would be just that big shield gauntlet thing I talked about before. Down here is our color guide, pretty standard colors. That blue is going to be just interesting shade of light blue there. Otherwise it's just kind of white, yellow, red, gray, standard colors. So here is our parts list, and I can see a lot of X's on there. So it looks like there's going to be two different C runners, it looks like. I'm guessing that this one in light gray is maybe an old runner, and then this one, oh no, that's an old runner as well. That's blue parts here. We'll have to see. And then B runner is definitely having a lot of X's on there, so you're going to have a lot of leftover parts, leftover polycaps, leftover parts on the D runner, leftover parts on the E runner. So yeah, alright. So the construction is going to be pretty normal. Body first, head, arms, finishing the upper body, and then onto the legs. legs, legs, back around to the waist. Body is done, onto the backpack, which is just one piece slapped onto the back, that's it. The weapons, starting off with that shield part there. That's got a few pieces to it. And then our other weapons, the rifle is just two pieces sandwiched together. That can be mounted onto the side skirt there, it looks like. The combat knives, we'll have two of those. Those can also be mounted onto the opposite side skirt. And then the big knives to come around here. And then we'll have one more color page here for just mounting the weapons and things like that. And then it looks like maybe you can customize with these are parts from the original Astaroth kit, but it looks like maybe all of these parts are included with this kit, so it tells you how to build that if you want to use that as well instead of using the new parts. So anyway, that's kind of interesting. Right, so here again is that foil sticker sheet. Like I said, really not too big, not too bad. Looks like one little red one there, which is maybe going on the forehead, the eyes, this big kind of symbol there. A couple little yellow ones and then a few gray ones here. Looks like this one is probably that one, I think, that wraps around the thruster on the back of the leg. And then these, I'm not quite sure. Those look like hand manipulator covers. But again, we'll have to see. I didn't look at the instructions that closely. PC002 for our standard polycaps here in that standard kind of Gundam frame brownish gray color. And then so here is our Gundam frame on runner A. Here is Gundam frame 4, a very familiar runner here. So I think we're all pretty much very used to this by this point. Runner B here is in a very light gray color, sort of off-white, and this one is actually from the Astaroth Origin kit, so here is our B runner. Alright, then runner C here, this one is also from the Astaroth Origin, and this one is in two colors, that Gundam frame color and then that same off-white color that we just saw on the B runner. And then we have our other C runner, this one is in blue, so this one is actually from the original Astaroth kit, so these are going to be our blue parts for the kit, some of them anyway. And just in case any of you guys are worried, while you're building the kits, the C runner, all the parts that you need from a C runner are marked. They tell you there in Japanese and in English which of the C runners it is, so it'll say like this part is the light gray part. I'm sure you could figure that out just by looking at runner C. If you look at like part C9. If you're looking at the wrong runner, obviously it's not going to look like that, and that would be a good indication. But anyway, just so you guys aren't worried about that. Runner D is back to that just standard Gundam frame color, and this is also back to that original Astaroth kit, so still nothing new in this kit yet. Runner E here is our red parts for the kits, and this one again from the original Astaroth kit. And finally, skipping ahead through the alphabet to runner number H, here we have finally our new runner for the kit. So just one new runner for the kit. It's a 4-color runner with one red part, a few light gray parts, some new blue parts, and some new dark gray parts there for all of our new parts for the Rinascimento. So that's it for the unboxing. Personally, the Astaroth kits haven't really been some of my favorite kits from the line. They're pretty interesting, and there's aspects of them that I like and that I don't like. I've found a lot of them to be very weak in the shoulders because they tend to have very heavy equipment on the arms, and so their shoulders often tend to droop down, so they're definitely going to need something to tighten those joints, no matter how you want to do that. There's a million ways to do that. But just straight out of the box, that has been an issue that I've noticed with a lot of these kits. But the thing that I like about them is that they do have a lot of different weapon options, and this one definitely has plenty of weapon options, so it's pretty cool. Not really a big fan of that knife V-fin either, but again, I think there's ways we can go about getting rid of that. So we'll see in the review. Anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. Leave your questions, comments down below, and I'll see you in the review. Bye-bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.